Over 50? 6 bodyweight exercises that stop muscle aging better than supplements after 50. Stop muscle loss in its tracks with these seamless bodyweight moves. It's impossible to stop the aging process, but there are plenty of lifestyle changes and choices you can weave into your routine to help slow it down. While supplements are one popular method many wellness-minded individuals turn to, exercise is one of the most effective, tried-and-true ways to keep your body young, strong, and agile. We spoke with Steve Chambers, gym manager and certified personal trainer at Ultimate Performance, who shares 6 bodyweight exercises that stop muscle aging better than supplements after 50. The most obvious thing you will ever read about supplements is that the clue is in the name. They should supplement a healthy lifestyle, including exercise and nutrition. They should never be seen as a magic pill or replacement for the non-negotiable pillars of eating nutritious food and moving your body. Chambers tells us, "As someone who is deeply passionate about strength and longevity, I believe that bodyweight exercises can be incredibly beneficial for everyone, regardless of age, but especially after 50 when we need to pay particular attention to health risks such as sarcopenia, muscle loss, and osteoporosis, weakening of the bones. Supplement can still be helpful, but if your goal is to promote muscle growth after 50, then resistance training should be your main focus. Another caveat, workouts are only one piece of the puzzle," Chambers stresses. If you don't pay attention to your overall lifestyle, diet, and recovery practices, bodyweight training can't perform miracles on its own. If your diet is full of processed foods, takeaways, or alcohol, you will stunt your progress, whether you're using your own body weight or dumbbells, etc., Chambers adds. To build and preserve muscle, you need sufficient protein, plenty of nutrient-rich vegetables, and quality carbohydrates. 6 bodyweight exercises that stop muscle aging. Below, Chambers breaks down 6 bodyweight moves that help stop muscle aging in its tracks. These 6 bodyweight exercises do something that supplements alone simply cannot. They actively challenge your muscles, your nervous system, and posture in a way that forces adaptation. Chambers says, while supplements can certainly help with things such as recovery, protein intake, addressing vitamin deficiencies, for example, vitamin D or magnesium supplements can be very helpful for overall general health. They are not a substitute for the stimulus your muscles get when you move intentionally under load. 1. Push-ups. Push-ups are classic compound movements refer to exercises that hit multiple muscle groups simultaneously that engage your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core, Chambers explains. By squeezing your hands against the floor as you come up, or by increasing the time you lower slow eccentrics, you significantly boost the tension your muscles experience. That equals more hypertrophy. This bodyweight move also trains you to engage your core and maintain tension throughout the body, promoting better stability and control. These are skills that are crucial for joint health as you hit your 50s, Chambers adds. Assume a high plank position with your hands under your shoulders and your body straight. Bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the floor. Maintain a long, straight body as you lower. Press back up, straightening your arms. 2. Bulgarian split squats. This is a unilateral single-leg movement, which is excellent for balance, stability, and correcting asymmetries, which becomes especially important as we get older, Chambers points out. The 1.5 technique, go down fully, come up halfway, go down again, then come all the way up, increases the time under tension and forces your muscles to work harder. That's a great way to drive hypertrophy without weights. Stand tall, facing away from a bench, and rest one foot behind you on the bench. Squat down with the forward leg, and keep that shin vertical. Lean forward as you go down, and keep all the weight on the heel of your forward foot. Press back up. Repeat on the other side. 3. YTWL scapular control sequence. YTWL is a sequence of 4 movements forming the letters Y, T, W, L with your arms that focus on scapular retraction, depression, and stability. Chambers tells us. These moves develop shoulder stability, scapular control, and upper back strength, which are often neglected but become increasingly important with age. Better shoulder function helps protect against injury and supports posture, especially when combined with other strength work. Stand tall. Reach your arms overhead to form a Y, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Hold for a moment before lowering. Raise your arms out to the sides to shoulder level to form a T. Hold for a moment before lowering. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees and pull them down and back to form a W. Hold for a moment before lowering. With your elbows at your sides, bend your arms to 90 degrees to form an L shape. Hold for a moment before lowering. 4. Single leg hip thrust. The hip thrust is one of the best exercises for glute and posterior chain activation. Doing it one-legged amplifies the balance demands and forces each side to work independently, Chambers says. Strong glutes and hamstrings support hip stability, improve walking mechanics, and reduce the risk of lower back pain, which is critical as our joint resilience naturally declines with age. It also helps maintain a powerful, functional posterior chain, which tends to weaken with age if neglected. Lie flat on your back with bent knees, feet flat on the floor, and arms at your sides. Press your lower back into the ground. Extend your left leg straight out. Press through your right heel to lift your glutes off the floor and toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Lower with control. Repeat on the other side. 5. Plank to press up. This is a dynamic core movement. You start in a traditional plank position, then press up into a push-up position. You work your core, your upper body, and your stabilizer muscles all in one during this move, Chambers explains. It's brilliant for developing anti-extension strength, e.g. preventing your back from sagging, which supports overall spinal health. The transition demand also recruits the shoulders and triceps, offering both strength and stability benefits. Start in a forearm plank with your elbows under your shoulders and legs out straight. Brace your core. Press up with your left hand, followed by your right hand, to assume a high plank or push-up position. Then lower back onto your forearms, one arm at a time. 6. Super slow squats. Lowering into a squat slowly, for example, taking 5 seconds down and 5 seconds up, or similar controlled tempo massively increases the time spent under tension. This slow tempo forces your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and stabilizes to maintain control throughout the movement, which is great for strength and muscle building, Chambers notes. It's also joint-friendly because you're not bouncing in and out of representatives. Instead, every rep is deliberate, controlled, and safe. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart. Extend your arms in front of you or place your hands on your hips. Use a chair for support, if necessary. Bend the knees and hips as you lower into a squat, taking 5 seconds to descend until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Press through your heels, taking 5 seconds to return to standing.